before we see a water snake, we meet a bunny here. So here at the boardwalk to eat, they have a bunch of seafood options. It's right beside the guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a flight over to Put-in-Bay. Quick 27-minute flight, 633 nautical miles from New Hudson Airport. We're gonna fly through the Metro Class Bravo airspace. So we'll climb to 4,500 feet and request a clearance through Class Bravo, and we'll get to fly right above the runways usually, as long as air traffic allows us. So we'll take you along, show you what the island looks like, and it should be a great flight. They have a few good restaurants, just a good place to kind of spend the day. Landed at Put-in-Bay, and beautiful day here. We'll go out and visit the town. This is the northern beach of Put-in-Bay. We rode our golf cart all the way to the north side of the island, and you can see there's a couple of other islands that are across, and the beach is full of people today. It is right before 4th of July, so pretty busy on the island. As you can see, there are tons of golf carts here. The primary mode of transportation in Put-in-Bay is golf carts. You can see guys pontooning. There's a lot of boating action, jet skis on the island that you can rent. So it's a pretty cool place to come. So just got to the nature preserve at Scheeff Point Nature Preserve. This is on Put-in-Bay. You'll see that there are snakes in this area. They're non-venomous, but you can see them like poking their head out of the Lake Erie. It's a snake that's kind of native just to the Lake Erie area. You'll see they have these bird houses, and I believe this is the bird. It's a purple martin's bird. This is the trail for the nature preserve. It goes in basically a rectangular shape. So we'll show you a little bit how the nature preserve trail goes. It goes all the way to the lake, and you can sit on the shore from here as well. So the nature preserve leads to the beach. If I see a water snake, well, before we see a water snake, we meet a bunny here. And we found a snake. These are non-venomous snakes, so and I believe they're protected as well. So here at the Put-in-Bay Monument, and I wanted to show you something about there was a war that was fought here between British and American naval fleets, and discusses the U.S. Brig Lawrence ship that changed the war. So the war happened September 10th, 1813. The Battle of Lake Erie was about to begin. The Brig Lawrence raised her battle flag as the flotilla of 9 ships sailed from Put in Bay. The American commander, Oliver Hazard Perry, directed his ships to engage the British vessels sailing across the lake. By the end of the day, American ships soundly defeated the British naval cavalry, I guess. The engraving on the walkway shows the full length of the Lawrence ship deck. How would it feel to stand here? Like, they have the dimensions of the U.S. Brig Lawrence ship that changed the war. So this was a U.S. ship, and they kind of show how big it was. So this is kind of how big the U.S. ship was, and you'll see they kind of put this on the thing on the sidewalk. And this was the HMS Detroit, and again it shows the replica, or kind of like the marking how big the ship was. So here at Put in Bay at the Perry's Victory International Peace Memorial, I just want to kind of give you some information. It's the 3rd largest memorial in National Park System. Overall height is 352. When we fly into Put in Bay, this actually comes on the approach end of runway 21. So there's a NOTAM that lets you know, or in the airport facility directory, tells you how to avoid it. This is where, again, this was a memorial that was commissioned by 9 states: Illinois, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, and Wisconsin. And then the funds were also matched by the federal government to finance the construction of Perry's Victory. And this is also a final resting place for a few of the U.S. and U.K. officers that lost their lives in the Battle of 1813. This tower was built starting 1912 to 1915. So it's kind of a cool place to come. There is, I believe, right behind me is the library, and that's where they have enactments as well. So I've seen that a few times. They don't have them today. This is the downtown area for Put in Bay. There's a bunch of restaurants right there. There's a nice park. And then there's the Boardwalk over there. There's a bunch of seafood places there. Here's the marina at Put in Bay. You can see some really expensive boats here. That's the memorial. You can see the cannons here. So here at the Boardwalk to eat, they have a bunch of seafood options. It's right beside the marina. I usually come here to eat whenever I come to Put in Bay. They have a lot of good, like I said, seafood options, but they're known for their lobster bisque, and they have a sourdough bread bowl option, and I really enjoy that. And then they have lobsters. They have a few options in shrimps. So just wanted to kind of show you how the Boardwalk looks. So this is the fish shack. Tacos and perch sandwich, walleye sandwiches. But this is where I like to usually come. That's the bisque kitchen. This is where they do their bread. And so lobster bisque is their very famous option. You can see the other. It's right off the water. Such a very good place to eat after a long day. And this is the patio. If you need marine fuel, they got it. You can see boats tied in. Actually, when I came to eat here, all of a sudden a storm came through, so I had to rush back to the airport and tie down the plane. And it was interesting. Had to actually drop the food and run because the winds were gusting pretty high. Didn't want to get the planes damaged, so went out there, tied it down, and came back and grabbed the food again. This is all the downtown area, and I believe they're coming up to their. They do outdoor chicken on the grill here. That's the boathouse right there. That's another grill. Here at the an ice cream before we get going, and I don't know if you can see there's storms kind of passing through, clear on the other side, so we're gonna basically fly behind the storms and get to New Hudson. So it should be an interesting flight. So back at the Put-in-Bay Airport, they actually redid this whole terminal pretty recently, and this should be an older building, had a bunch of walls up, and so they upgraded the whole thing really. So our plane is out there. We'll go pre-flight and look at the weather one more time. I see the storms have kind of moved on, so you have to kind of head this way. So it's looking pretty clear. So weather should be good. We'll check it one more time, pre-flight the plane, and head out. So done pre-flighting the plane. Had to check the oil since storm passed by. Had to actually, like I said, rush, find some rope. The guys at the front desk were kind enough to help me out and grab some of this rope and tie the plane down. As you can see, the other ones were also tied down. So winds were pretty high, and just ready to head back home.